The content on this channel is for informational and educational purposes only. Please contact a professional when it comes to your financial needs. Now, obviously, unless you're hard headed like I am, you're not going to spend 2 months attempting to sync this node to the Bitcoin blockchain. It's just not going to happen. This is more of an exercise in stubbornness for me. I just want to see what happens. I spent about $150 on this BMax computer 2 months ago. Got it started before Thanksgiving. It is now well after New Year's, 17 days after New Year's, and this thing is only 79% completed. It's not going anywhere. It's just moving incrementally. Is this something that you should be doing? Absolutely not. But the question that I want to have answered when I get this thing done, how many more months it may take, is will it work? That's all I'm looking for. Ultimately, choosing to run your own node is just about control. You want to be able to control where your tokens are going to be sent without paying pool fees, without having to subscribe to different rules on those pools. You have full custody, total full custody. That's what this thing was all about. Now, I have been sitting here wondering why I should do it. Again, I'm just stubborn. But the problem seems to be with the RAM on this device. 8 gigs is just not going to do it. I don't recommend that anybody pick a machine that has only 8 gigs and cannot be upgraded. Had I known that this memory is built onto the board and there were no expansion slots, I probably wouldn't have did it. But being as it is, and the initial instructions back those many months ago were, hey, this is the minimum you could use. Okay, I went with the minimum. Never go with minimums. All right, and nothing that you do, shoot for the best that you can get above the minimum. I would recommend at least 32 gig. I wouldn't even stop at 16 gig. You might start running into some problems, but it's definitely not the internet connection. I'm using Ethernet connections on a gigabit hub. So it's a gigabit switch, gigabit input. It is what it is. It's not that. Could it be the operating system? Nah, I doubt it. Windows is pretty stable, but what's happening is all about the processing of these connections. I want to be able to maintain full custody, but I also want to see if this thing is going to work. It's just that simple. But since we're here, let's go ahead and do the weekly rundown. What happened this week in crypto? Keep your focus keyed in on your investments. Make sure that you're not allowing some of the turmoil of the world to get to you. There's going to be a cessation of some of the things that's going on. When it happens, we don't know, but there is just a boiling point when it comes to how much the markets are going to allow policymakers to make decisions that cost them money. You can bank on that. I'll talk to you later.